Call Vanessa. Hey everybody, I made a short about fur seals and it's on the big screen in the theater at the New England Aquarium. Oh shoot, called the wrong Vanessa. Call Vanessa Aquarium. Hey Vanessa, how's it going?
Thank you for the fur seal footage. I saw it all and it looks great.
She's gonna show me what it looks like on the big screen.
Here at the New England Aquarium, we're developing tools to study the health of marine animals such as the northern fur seal. Sounds kind of funny, but I actually use feces in order to learn about hormone patterns in these animals.
Just finished scooping up a fecal sample that one of these two lovely northern fur seals left for us. Feces is a fancy word for poop. Everyone does it.
Working with poop is really glamorous. It's what you think it would be.
One of the best ways it could help us would be in determining if an animal is pregnant. Because of delayed implantation, where the egg doesn't implant for the first 3 months, the animal is pregnant for a full year, but oftentimes it takes about 6 months before you physically see signs of a northern fur seal actively pregnant. We look for those fecal samples, scoop them up in a net, then we bag them up, put them in the freezer.
Got a lot of fur seal samples in here that are ready to be analyzed. We measure the hormones on special tests called enzyme immunoassays, which you can kind of think of as fancy at-home pregnancy tests. Probably done at least 1,000, maybe a couple thousand plates in my 10 years. Working in the field of conservation allows me an opportunity to help protect these species that otherwise may not have a voice.
The things that we do here will have a broader impact on our entire world.
We're kind of working on behalf of these animals and hopefully trying to give them protections to help conserve them. It allows us to learn more about the animals under our care and ultimately help take better care of them.
So that was the main film that was playing in the theater. Really excited that I could share that with everybody. But what was missing from that is this collaborative thing that I could see happening with all of the staff.
So for our northern fur seal study, we actually partner with our marine mammal team.
So that meant Vanessa and I got to go down to the marine mammal staff and see their perspective on the whole thing.
So we were challenged by our research scientists to figure out how to identify each individual fur seal's feces. And what we found, which was easy to identify, were fecal markers like lentils, sesame seeds, and flax seeds. And their bodies don't digest those items.
So every morning as they're prepping this food for the fur seals, some of the staff takes these little biomarkers and they put them into squid for the individual seals. So when I was out there with the fur seals and the trainers, you could really clearly see that there was one trainer for every fur seal. And the trainer had different squid or fish in their container, and they then knew who was getting which biomarker. And the other thing that was just so apparent, and always is all of the passion that I could see from the staff.
The northern fur seals are my favorite. I just think that they're very unique in the way that they move, their personalities, the way that they live.
Then they'd pick up the feces and actually sort through it to find the biomarkers.
Sesame seeds. Here's one, that's Katobi.
They put it in a bag, right on the bag, and send those bags to Katie. And Katie then gave Vanessa and I a whole tour of the lab, which included all of this cool stuff.
This is our plate reader, radioactive tracer, fur seal extracts, sorts of fecal samples.
It's so reassuring to see people caring so much about these animals and doing good things for their health and happiness.
Pretty proud of that opportunity to teach people about what we can do to conserve them out in the wild.
So I wanted to say a big thank you to the aquarium for allowing me to come up here and tell this story. It's something that I think really needs to be told. The public needs to know all the good that's happening at these places. Also want to say thank you to my patrons who are essentially allowing me to tell this behind the scenes story of what happened on the trip, because without you, I couldn't do it. You can support me here if you want. That'd be a big thumbs up. In particular, Vanessa, who came with me and carried the gear around the whole time, big thank you. What do you think's cuter, otters or fur seals? See more of the videos with the aquarium. I've done a few. There's a playlist right here, and we'll see you in the next video.